Welcome back to Cigar Barbecue 2016, Cigar Dojo's annual Cigar Barbecue. If you've watched my last videos, here is the spatchcocked bird that the processing company pretty much butchered. All that should be closed in. It's going to kind of hurt our butter application, but oh well. This is the compound butter, if you saw that video. That is butter that's been processed with some garlic, onion, two kinds of MSG powder. You know you want it. Also in there is rosemary, sage, thyme. Those are known as your roasting herbs. Anytime you roast something, whether it's meat or vegetables, it's good to have those in there. We're just going to start cutting this into pats. Remember, this has been in the freezer for a while, which is what makes it cut so easily. And you're just going to start shoving it down in the skin. Make sure you get all of the breast. You may have to tear a little membrane there. Yeah, there you go. To get it to go in there. I'm going to start sticking it up in its legs. Chicken. Do some more up in here. The good thing is you don't really have to worry about the underside because, well, there's no way to make the butter stick there anyway. I'm going to try to work it towards the wing there. Repeat on this side. There is a little clear membrane that you have to kind of tear away from the meat. See right there? Stick it in there. We're going to get that same membrane, sticking under there on the breast again. It doesn't take much of this butter. It makes good garlic bread too. Doesn't look as pretty as it would normally because, I mean, look at the shape the chicken was in. I need to start screening my chicken. I think I already said that. A little bit of feathers, but don't worry about that. That's in every chicken you'll ever buy, ever. So now, to make it stay like this on the grill, because it's not going to want to since I can't get the legs to stay in there. They didn't leave enough of the skin. We're going to go with the truss. I'm not going to use string though. See how that wing is right there? Going to go through the soft part of the wing, through the leg, over the breast, back through the leg. And don't worry if you don't have this kind of a skewer. Any skewer will work, even bamboo. Back through this part, the soft part of the, let me get out of the light there, wing there. Push it through there, flatten it down. Now, my hands are nasty, so I'm going to take off one glove. We will put our rub from our other video. This also does contain MSG. Not enough to kill you or anything. It's not like Chinese food. Since it's on the skin, you don't really have to rub it. It's not going into the meat, no matter how hard you rub it. Since it's trussed, we can just flip it over now and not worry about it falling apart. And don't be afraid to put a lot in there because it's going to lose a lot during the cooking process. Fats are going to drip, meats are going to drip. Make sure it's well coated. It's going to make a really flavorful bird. If you like the wing, let me tell you, there's nothing better than a nice seasoned wing when it's been spatchcocked like that. The last thing we're going to do as far as the seasoning goes is you want a little bit of oil. I like to use olive oil, but you don't have to. Kind of rub that around. It's going to keep that outer layer from drying out while you're slow roasting this thing. I told you earlier we were barbecuing this chicken. Barbecue is not a taste or a flavor. It's not, you know, barbecue sauce. Barbecue is a temperature. You have smoking, which is around 210 to about 300. You have barbecuing, which is about 300 to almost 400. And then you have grilling, which is all the way up to about 700 degrees. That makes the best steak. Alrighty, I gotta go get my brick ready and light the fire. I'll see you on the next video.